All right, now we're going to look at Patrick's breaststroke. Patrick, you do a lot of really good things with your breaststroke. It's your natural stroke. You got a lot of good feels and good body positions that you put yourself in. As we're looking at this frame, this clip right here, you're getting into the streamline really well. I would like your eyes maybe down just a little bit, but your body line from hands through the feet is really good. I'd like to see the back of your head really on right with your shoulders so that you're looking down just a little bit more than what you are. You're looking just slightly forward, but other than that, this looks really good. This is a great body position to be in breaststroke in terms of your streamline. So you're doing fantastic here. As you go to start the pull though, there's a couple things that I want you to be aware of. One, your hands tilt back up towards the surface of the water. We want to keep them either flat or downward into your catch, so as they turn out, don't reach back up because that's actually creating a little bit of drag out in front of your body. And then your feet separate just a little bit. Try to keep those together as you start the pull without separating the two or bringing the feet back up. As you come into the catch part, the hands get a little higher. What I'd like to see is your elbows. What you try to do with the pull is you try to have your hands, like I said, they stay a little flatter, and you have a little bit of, let me take this off, you have a little bit of that bend here, but I'd like to see it a little bit more pronounced. So you want the elbows a little higher. You can see how low this elbow here is. You want it a little bit more like this. So you want the elbow to bend and the hands to be a little lower, the elbows to be really high. You're kind of doing it with the right arm, but kind of not with the left. That will put you in a better, more powerful position. I think it'll keep those hands from getting so wide on the catch. But as you can see, yours are pretty straight. Then you're kind of getting to that vertical forearm, and it's really wide. So we want to be in from this position. So if we can be, like I said, the first position, elbows up here and the hand starts out here, and then when you're at this position here, your elbow's here and your hand is here, instead of way out here. So it's a little bit too wide to create that vertical elbow and be pulling yourself forward. So if we're a little bit more narrow with the catch, you're going to get in a better position, more powerful position to grab the water. And I think it all starts with those high elbows. If those elbows are up when you press down with the hands, those hands will stay in a little bit more, and that'll be a little bit better width on the pull. The sweep in is really good. Again, I think you get more power moving forward if the hands were in a little bit tighter. But nice sweep, nice high recovery right at the surface of the water and right into that downward thrust. So you're really taking energy in the right direction as far as taking it down. So you got that downward press in your breaststroke. So I really like that, and that looks really nice. As we come forward in another frame, again, just this elbow here is just a little low. If it could be up and the hands down a little bit, that's where you want to be on that catch. But your head position and everything rides really well. Then you got it up there and got the press, so you're just losing the front end of the catch. You're delivering the kick in the right space, getting in that streamline before you deliver the kick. The big thing to me on your kick is you execute it pretty well. Your knees aren't too far apart. I like the setup. The big thing is just working on ankle flexibility because your feet are angled a little bit toward the side, but not really turned out. So we want to get a lot more push from that inside of the foot, and your toes are angled back towards the back wall. They need to be angled towards the side wall. That's going to give you a little more thrust earlier in your kick. As you watch the kick get delivered, it's about right there where they get turned out. So we need to do some exercises to work on ankle flexibility so you get a little wider on that press and get a little more out of the kick, especially the initial part of the kick. but everything else is really good. You're really in line. It's a nice stroke. So the two big things to work on: hips are up high. I really like how you're executing the stroke. Just need to keep the hands a little more narrow, keep the elbows up on the catch, and make sure you get the feet turned out a little bit more in terms of the stroke. So, but you can really see it there. We'll let you kind of swim forward. But I like everything you do. You do kind of bring the right foot up before the left foot, so I like to see him more in plane. Again, nice job in terms of your breaststroke. So we'll talk about those things as far as practice goes and work on those and get more power out of your kick and your pole.